pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Did you get that one? Did you get that working?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We have roll call, please.
Larkin. Ricky Bell.
Here.
Kupria.
Here.
Alexander.
Here.
Conti.
Here.
Suchovich.
Here.
Solis.
Here.
Carthy.
Here.
Mellis Wolf.
Here.
Kevin is working. He gets out of.
Well, he'll be on to 11 if he got forced.
Okay, David, you want to start us off?
Yeah, I have tonight 8 plaques here that I'd like to give out. There's 7 businesses and 1 to the fire department for their generosity and their time, given to the community. And I'll come up there. I think there's just a few people here. The plaque has the borough symbol on it, and it says, Mayor David Recupero and Verona Council present this plaque to, and it has the name in recognition and sincere appreciation and generosity and service in our community, October 2013. Is anybody here from American Beverage? We appreciate everything you do for us over the years. One goes to anyone from Avaletis? Dirty Harry's? Dave and Sue Eiler, they did call me, said they couldn't make it. How about McDonald's? Nichols Bakery, no one from Nichols, and the firemen, Verona Fire Department. And Verona Giant Eagle. No one from Giant Eagle? Okay. I'll hand these out. You want to look at it? Thank you.
That's all you got?
No, I have one more
Oh.
thing. The Halloween is Thursday. It's 6 to 8, and it looks like the rain will hold off. So we'll be, I guess the firemen will be out also, along with, we got 4 officers on, well, 3 officers including the chief, and the ambulance people, I'm sure they'll be out also.
Yes.
So, from 6 to 8, that's all I have, though.
All right, thank you. I'll say it to everybody here, the alleyway between 2nd and 3rd Street, we are going to get on that. It'll be taken care of this year. A couple people are nervous about it, but we have all the stuff. We have the stuff we need. One thing we might have to do, the vibrating roller that we have hasn't run for a while. If they can't get it running when it's time to do that, we're gonna have to go over and rent one from Harmer Rental, because you have to roll or else it's going to be everywhere, but it will be done. And I'd like to bring up also, I talked with John McAfee. They've been working here without a contract. They just keep going year to year right now, and I'd like to ask if we can renew their contract now and get that taken care of. It actually helps them out if they do have a signed contract as far as getting their trucks, leasing their trucks. It helps them to get a better rate.
Yeah, plus your Medicare and with the Obamacare coming in, I think they need other guidelines is what they said.
Yeah, so I'm asking if we can renew their contract. I don't have a copy of it. I was hoping one of them would be here. I guess they're busy.
Is it a past practice contract, everything is same in it, or
Yeah.
what, how many years?
He had said 5,
I
but
think it was, they were asking for a 5-year contract instead of 3-year.
with their financing and that.
Not helpful with the finance,
Yeah.
as long as it's contract.
Isn't that,
I have no problem with
isn't that a long time to commit ourselves?
that. You know what, I'll make a motion to give them their 5-year contract to Guardian Angel.
Or don't you think we should discuss it?
You wanna discuss it, or?
No,
we don't need
5
to-
years is a long time, Tony.
Well, you have get-outs on both ends, I'm sure, don't you, Craig?
Why don't you do a 3 and a 2 or
Sorry?
something like that?
Well, the thing is with their financing is, the thing that you need to realize also is this borough pays them not one penny.
I understand
They
that.
get absolutely no funding from federal, county, state, or us. Everything that they buy, they have to buy themselves. And if the 5-year can help them with equipment and stuff, I don't have a problem with it.
Well, I'm sure it's profitable, otherwise they would have left by now.
Well, it's not profitable in Verona, no, it's not,
Well,
not
then-
profitable at all.
Perhaps they should move.
why is that?
Well, I'm just saying, if it's not profitable for them,
Well, they're willing to stay here.
well, that's fine, but I'm saying I feel 5 years is a little too committing. I mean, how about 3 and 2?
Well, you just,
2 and 2, 2 and 3, whatever.
Don, do you have a contract?
I
mean,
don't, I do
I've
not have
never
a
read
copy
one.
of one. No.
I've never read.
I would feel comfortable voting on it if we had a
you
contract
want to
to
see
look
the
at.
contract first?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll make sure I get a copy of it. And, you have a copy? You don't have a copy of it with you?
I had a copy of it emailed to me this afternoon, and I can't pull it up. I don't have internet, so I can't pull it up. I have what I had anticipated talking about tonight, that being the ordinance for Union Street Alley, already pulled up, but I don't have the contract, because I
Okay.
can't email it to my Word documents.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
talk.
I'll rescind the motion until we get this, you know, see the copy.
Okay.
I've seen the
I'll
last
make sure I
copy.
get a copy of it and make sure everybody sees it. And then,
I can send out my copy later tonight or early tomorrow if everybody, if you want me to.
okay, that would be good. Thank you. And I'd also like Bridget to tell us real quick about the trees.
Sure, absolutely.
We had a little issue with the tree planting stuff.
Our planting is still on Saturday. I put some flyers up. We still have room and need volunteers. We had 11 people signed up as of this afternoon. Adler came and did the work to do the stump grinding. He's supposed to, Bonnie, he should be sending an invoice shortly. He said he was gonna do it yesterday, I think. Unfortunately, we have gas lines underneath our sidewalk all along East Railroad Avenue from the Hula to Billy K's. Tree Vitalize does not give free trees where there are utility lines because they can the roots can wrap around the utility lines, and that is a factor in the longevity of the tree. So I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. We could still plant there, but we're not going to get the trees for free. But we are still eligible for the other trees for James Center South and in front of the apartment building where the moose was and in front of the antique place. So we will be planting on Saturday in those locations. What I'm planning to do after Saturday is write another detailed one call for AJ to call in so that we can find out exactly if it goes the entire way down that block, and have the guys dig out to see what kind of room we have, and then we can move further along to decide what we think is viable and affordable for the borough and a timeline. In addition, I want to make sure that our next planting, because we do have other sites planned, are all viable locations to get trees from Tree Vitalize, because I don't want this situation to occur again. So we do have other sites in the business district that are planned for in the fall, and I want to make sure that we're not going to have this problem again.
I had suggested, when this all first started, not the tree, but when the revitalization first started, if you cannot put trees in there, take that space and sell bricks.
And that
We
may
made,
be
we
one of
made
the
a
options.
really nice amount of money on bricks for the Doughboy.
Right.
I personally would probably buy another one. I mean, and people still ask me today, are they gonna ever open up the bricks at the Doughboy again? I mean, that's one block that you can have all uniform with the bricks in.
So I'll be talking to Larry and some other people about what we can do. Because obviously an option is to bid those trees out if we decide that we want to put trees back in. And we might be able to get a decent cost.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did the gas company mark their gas lines where they were, or directly
Yeah.
under the planters?
Under
sidewalk?
there's two lines, according to the way they have it marked, that run right underneath the pit. So, and they have a width on either side of,
They're probably not that deep,
What, a
maybe,
foot?
maybe 2.5
They-
feet.
From
yeah,
what I
and
under-
that's why
Yeah,
I
from what I
want
understand, they
dig
didn't
it
know
out.
how deep they were. They could be a foot, they could be 18 inches, they could be 2 foot.
They
Right.
usually it's at least 2.5
But
feet
they've
for
been there
gas
so
lines.
long, who knows?
Right,
Right.
exactly.
When they planted the last time, were they not aware of the
I
gas?
don't think they had one call back in the 80s. I think one call came out in 95.
Well, if they're that close,
It's in the 90s.
but if they were that close to the surface,
They
they
just-
should have seen that.
Well, they would be careful in digging around it and put them in.
Yeah, that's why I want to
Back then,
hand
they
dig
didn't,
one pit and see what we're actually dealing with before we talk about,
Dig down and find it,
yeah, just see where it
see
is.
where it's at, see how deep.
Well,
I mean, if it's close to the surface, we're gonna have to come up with a different plan.
Well, you can always put flowers in every year, so.
Oh,
Grasses.
absolutely.
Yeah,
There's
that's what I
grasses,
said.
there's-
If you do the bricks, you've got no maintenance,
Right, yeah. 'Cause the
and
maintenance is
you've
a
made
concern.
money that you can put to future use on the revitalization.
Yeah, so we'll see, obviously moving the gas lines is not cost effective at all whatsoever.
no.
So, we'll dig it out, see what's there, and we'll move on from that point, to see what our options are.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay. And I think I have enough money for pizza, so I think we're good, other than that.
What time is that again, Saturday?
9 AM.
We're gonna offer fruit and muffins in the morning
Yeah,
with coffee and juice.
water, and then we're having pizza,
Pizza for lunch.
cookies, fruit, or I'm
Water.
sorry, vegetable tray. And
Water.
someone's bringing something else. Oh, Julie's pretzels, rosemary pretzels. We're donating pretzels.
It's
Thank
always
you.
a nice day. Thank you, Bridget.
Thank you. That's all I have. Rhoda?
Yes. I spoke to Mark, and we have discussed this before, the property on 450 Center Avenue. I would like bring it up for a vote, to have a continuation on the condemnation hearing, so we can continue to proceed with the hearing. So Mark said to bring it up tonight, so we can continue this.
Which one is 450?
450 Center Avenue is like 2 doors down from the Methodist Church on
Who's the
Center
owner?
Avenue.
Who's the owner of that one?
James Springer.
Mark talked to me about that one tonight, too.
Okay, good.
Okay, I don't remember the name, numbers, but I remember the name. So yeah, Mark wants to proceed with demolition on that
Correct,
property.
correct. Now, my question is, I don't think we need a motion.
Well, you absolutely need to
Okay. Well, I'd like to make a motion to
proceed with the demolition
proceed
hearing.
with the demolition of 450 Center Avenue.
I'll second.
Okay, any questions? All
I'm
in
just
favor?
concerned, where do you get the money to do this?
Well,
Is my concern.
yeah, Nancy Knapp paid for her own. The gentlemen on Wildwood paid for their own. Who else?
Well, you making a motion for the
450.
For the property to
For the property owner
proceed.
to do
Demo
that?
and fix it.
That's my
Well,
question.
It's not,
They
we're
were
not paying for
given,
it.
they were given notices to proceed. James Springer,
Well, it's not that,
no, Center,
Center.
so,
yeah. So,
Okay, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions?
Okay.
Okay, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
And also, Dawn and I and Sean McClellan met, because we were trying to get the best estimates for converting to LED for economy reasons, okay?